Okay, Navy Reserve Day. Those here for this proclamation, if you could please come forward with me. Great to see all of you today. There's Sue, Bob. Hi. Y- yeah, come on in, Bob. Over the past century, the Navy Reserve has evolved into a vital asset, respected partner, and a true force multiplier. One Navy, one mission. And in 2015, the Navy Reserve celebrates its 100th year anniversary. Each Navy reservist is expected to uphold the core values of honor, courage, and commitment. Together, alongside our active duty sailors, they help make up one of the most capable forces the world has ever seen. Now, in the future, the Navy Reserve envisions itself to be a go-to force, a resource for roles that cover the full spectrum of Navy needs, whether working in the United States, abroad, ashore, at sea, or in the air. Navy reservists are prepared, accessible, versatile, and willing to go wherever they are needed in order to safeguard our country. Navy Operational Support Center, NOSC, Corpus Christi, is part of the Navy Region Southeast Reserve Component Command. Fort Worth and the Navy Reserve Forces Command. NOSC, Corpus Christi, has 290 selected reservists, SELRES, assigned and hosts 17 reserve units that support multiple commands. The primary mission is the training, administration, and sustainment of mobilization readiness for its assigned personnel. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as your mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby humbly proclaim April 12, 2015, as centennial commemoration of the Navy Reserve Day in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I urge all of our citizens of our community to please recognize the contributions and efforts of NOSC Corpus Christi and the Navy Reserve to our community and also of our nation as a whole. Thank you, and God bless you. Who is speaking? Are you speaking?
I'll speak. And good morning. Thank you, Mayor Martinez, for those kind words and the proclamation. And councilmen, good morning, and women, citizens of Corpus Christi. My name is Commander Ray Morillo. I'm the commanding officer of NOSC Corpus Christi, which is basically the research center here in the city of Corpus Christi. With me here, we have Chief Collins. He's my senior enlisted advisor. And also we have members of the Navy League of the United States, Susie Williams, Mr. Dave Crouch, and Mr. Captain Retired Paulson, who is also the president of the Navy League here in Corpus Christi. And they have been of great support to our organization and the reservists that we have here. And it's important to understand that since 2001, the Navy Reserve has been a vital part of our nation's defense in providing men and women support the war effort overseas. About 75% of the 290 sailors that we have assigned to NOS Corpus Christi have been deployed in support of overseas contingency operations as well as other operations here in the United States. So we have a force of citizen sailors that live here in the city that are members of our research center that are constantly deploying, coming and going to the war front and back. Most of them are just citizens like you, policemen, men and women, teachers, firefighters, so on and so forth, members of our community. So they kind of come, do their service, and come back and get reintegrated into the community. So we appreciate the support that the city and the citizens of the United States have done for us. And this year, on March 3rd, we marked the 100th anniversary of the Navy Reserve. So since 1915, on the prelude of World War I, that's when the Navy Reserve was instituted. We've been on duty and on call for 100 years to our nation. So we've been working through all the wars since World War I up until now. So appreciate the proclamation, ma'am, and thank you for your time. Thank you.
We thank you for your service and also those retired, and Susie and Bob, your leadership. And I want to tell also, you stay involved. Those who still stay involved in their community, I know you continue to work in your leadership roles, but I will tell you, Mr. Marco Antonio is still very involved in his community and his church. And so thank you for your commitment to always taking care of people, and also your commitment not only to your community but to our country. Thank you, and God bless you for your service. Thank you. They're going to want to congratulate you. It's a pleasure. I'm surprised he let you loose.
Good to see you, buddy. Good morning. How are you doing?
Oh, okay. We'll get a picture.
Thank you so much for your service, sir. Good to see you, man. Good today. Good today. Gotta fix that caller. Yeah. It's nothing personal, but
Putting bunny ears above our
you'll have to wait and see.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah. I know.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Coastal Bend Bays Foundation. Earth Day, Bay Day, one of my favorite events of the year. Come on up. Since April 1988, Corpus Christi has celebrated Earth Day, which later became known as Earth Month. And since April 2000, we began celebrating Earth Day, Bay Day each year with the focus on raising awareness about the environment and our responsibility for keeping our community litter-free and protected so that everyone can enjoy our bays and habitats and also protect our wildlife. Special recognition is given to Amanda Hackney, photographer of the art selected this year, great egrets and mating plumage, as Earth Day Bay Day is celebrated on Saturday, April 11, 2015 at Heritage Park. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as your mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby humbly proclaim Earth Month 2015 and Saturday, April 11th as the day of celebration to be held at Heritage Park. That's Earth Day, Bay Day 2015 in Corpus Christi. I encourage all citizens to combine their efforts to conserve and protect our bays and our habitats, to support recycling efforts, and to clean up our city in order to ensure our ability to enjoy our sparkling city by the sea for current and for future generations. God bless you for your work. Thank you. Who's your spokesperson?
Thank you, Nilda and City Council. I'm Dana Sharp. I'm the board president, and I would encourage everybody to come to our event on April the 11th. It's from 9 to 5 or 10 to 5 at Heritage Park. And there's a lot of great exhibits and a lot of fun things to do. We've had 9,000 attendees in the past on various days, and so it's a great education for the kids and the family members. So please plan on attending and learning more about our environment and our Coastal Bend Bays Foundation.
I Also want to say you have such a diverse group that help you all, and I'm also very proud of industry who really get it. And Flint Hills want to thank you for your relationship and your leadership and understanding that taking care of our environment is good business. So really appreciate you all. So please come to Earth Day, Bay Day. It's Saturday, April the 11th, and there's so much to do there. Yes, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Thank you all. Oh, how lovely. I'll frame that, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know. I'll see you at Earth Day, Bay Day. Isn't it gorgeous? That is stunning. Colleen, I bet you get to see a lot of those. Yeah. You can give mine to Christina. Thank you. Or if it's already up there, that's fine. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. It's absolutely lovely. Corpus Christi Police Department Metrocom National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week. This is a wonderful group of people, and I will tell you, talk about behind the scenes, and the only time that they're engaged otherwise, they certainly do a lot of training and administrative work and preparation, but they're called when there's an emergency. And this is probably one of the best interlocal agreements regionally that we have with our other partners that we work with in the Coastal Bend area. But you have to keep a cool head. You have to. The training is very significant, and can be the responsibility is huge. So just for me personally, this department has evolved. And now there's new technologies, and you have new leadership. But know that we think of you and we appreciate you very, very much for what you do for our community. You certainly make a difference within a couple of seconds of saving people's lives. So appreciate you very much. Every day at Corpus Christi Police Department, Metrocom dedicated public safety telecommunicators answer calls for assistance. They dispatch calls to local police and fire departments, facilitating the execution of emergency rescue and law enforcement operations in Nueces County. These men and women who work in Metrocom serve as the vital links in Corpus Christi and Nueces County and are truly the first responders within our community, although rarely appreciated because they are not physically at the scene. In an effort to show our appreciation for Metrocom employees and the nation's public safety telecommunicators alike, a week has been set aside to recognize these outstanding individuals for a job well done. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as your mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I humbly proclaim April the 12th through the 18th, 2015 as National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I encourage all of our citizens to thank all of you and to thank those who could not be here today for a job well done and to recognize them as the silent heroes of our community. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. Thank you for this recognition. Just want to say a few words that the calls that we come in, we answer over 500,000 calls a year, and that's throughout all Nueces County, not just in Corpus Christi. And we dispatch over 250,000 calls for fire, for volunteer fire departments, police, constables, sheriff's department. And, you know, so of course, it's a 24-hour, 7 days a week operation. They work holidays, they work nights. While you're sleeping, they're working. While you're enjoying your days, vacations, or your days with your families and holidays, they're working. And so I truly appreciate all that they do as well. And then the final thing that I brought a few staff with us because, of course, we need to leave some people behind to answer the phones and take care of you. But the biggest thing that you can do for us to help us help you is know where you're at. We get many calls throughout the year where nobody knows their address. They don't know where they're located at. And with the cell phone industry, it's become very difficult to know where you're at. If you're at a landline at home, we can figure that out easily. But with a cell phone, they bounce off towers, and we know ranges. So please let everybody you know and yourself try to identify where you're at in a way that we can get to you, because it's a big range out there all throughout the county. So thank you for your proclamation.
Thank you, and I will tell you, all of them will want to shake your hand for a job well done. God bless you all. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey, Ronnie, how's it going? Good to see you.
Mayor, we cannot hear over here. The sound is too low.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for letting us know. Ms. Womack, is there any way to turn up, I know that if when I speak louder here, it really escalates over the audio on television, but is there a way to elevate it in, I don't know if there's a way to elevate it in here. Can you check with Ms. Womack? Okay. My council members, please. Anytime you see a picture, it'll be an automatic, you all get up. You're all part of the team.
Is it clicking?
The butt teeth, all right? The body teeth is okay.
Yeah, tag us all on Facebook. Appreciate that. Okay, if I can ask those that are here for the Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service, I would appreciate it. Thank you. If you can come forward, well, I think not all of them are going to be able. How about the leadership come up? And then I certainly want to recognize those who volunteer and have them stand up a little bit later. Come on up, Debbie. Yeah. Can you hear me better now? Okay. I'll put this closer to my mouth. Let's get a little closer so they can hear us. I'm having problems with the audio today. Let's go ahead and turn it around. It's upside down. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. No, you're good. You're good. Hi. How about right here? Yeah, that would be great. There you go. Okay. Yeah, come over here. Thank you very much. The giving of oneself in service to another empowers both the giver and the recipient. Experience teaches us that local government cannot solve all of our city's social problems. The entire community can be inspired, equipped, and mobilized to take action in order to change the world. Individuals and communities are at the center of social change, discovering their power to make a difference. On April 7th, mayors across the country are recognizing the impact that the national service programs provide in their cities during the second annual Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service. through our local national service programs that include the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, RSVP, the Senior Companion Program, SCP, and the Foster Grandparent Program, FGP, we are addressing challenges, and we're also addressing many issues in our city and providing cost-efficient strategies for meeting these needs through volunteers who give back to the community. 118,012 hours of service this past year. That's 59,000 more hours than we had last year. And economically, those hours translate a significant help to our budget and cost efficiencies as well. And I will tell you, AmeriCorps recognized this city this past year because of all of you being involved in what you have done in your volunteering. Corpus Christi was recognized as one of the top in the nation for participation. And I want to thank you very much for that commitment. I want to thank you for those visits that also you make, that sometimes you're the only face they see in one day. And the meals that you help us with. A lot of the foster, I mean, as far as our grandparents, you know, raising grandchildren, those that help get those to the grocery store, help them get to their doctor's visits. I mean, there's so much more that you do. And I can't tell you how you put Corpus Christi on the national map because of your caring hearts and your contributions. And I can't thank you enough. So therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as your mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby humbly proclaim April 7th, 2015 as Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service. And I'm going to ask all of those who are involved, please stand up and be recognized. I salute you, and I will also always continue to pray for you. Thank you very much. I'm going to give this to Miss Debbie.
Thank you, Mayor Martinez, for always supporting our endeavors with our volunteers. And thank you, City Council, for your support also. We do have somebody that I'm going to turn the microphone over to, and I slaughter his last name, so I'm going to let him say his name. But he is our program specialist with the Corporation for National Community Services. And it's an honor, Ben, to have you here today to visit us. So thank you for coming.
I met him in Austin.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, Debbie, Mayor Martinez, Council, and people of Corpus Christi for recognizing all the hard work of our national service programs here in Corpus Christi. You provide an invaluable service to many people in this city, and we're just very honored that the mayor has decided to join us once again. She's a great supporter of national service and of all of you in proclaiming April 7th as Mayor's Day of Recognition of National Service. So thank you very much.
Okay. I'm going to ask for Christina to come up here, and we're going to take a selfie with all of our volunteers. Can you stand up, please? And let me have you all get behind us, too. Yeah, that. Yeah, long arms. Oh, you can? Okay. Very good.
Hey, man, I do good work.
Christine, I want you in this because you help so much with this. Isn't she wonderful? She,
One.
I'm gonna do backup in case Mark.
Oh, ye of little faith. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait on it. Wait on it. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3. One more just because we're having fun. 3. Got it. All right. Well done. Yes, ma'am.
thank you very much. Tag us on Facebook. I'm so happy to see you. I remember meeting you when we were coming back and forth. Oh, Terry.
How are you? Nice seeing you.
you so much, baby.
For your hard work. Appreciate all you do. For all your hard work. Appreciate it.
For those of you who are on Facebook, you can go to my page and you can get a copy of this picture of all of you all to make sure that you have one, because it certainly appreciates you, so we can memorialize all of your wonderful work. I've also danced with a lot of these wonderful people. Listen, I'm going to ask, good to see you all. If I can have, at this time, I'd like to have those individuals in the audience who are here to be sworn in to a city board or committee to please come into the front area with me. Ladies and gentlemen, these individuals have been appointed by the City Council to serve on one of the city's boards and commissions. And for those of you who are not in a hurry, to leave, can I ask you to take a seat while we do a swearing in for an efficiency of time? That I would really appreciate that. Kim Womack, if you're here, can you come out here for just a minute? Someone has a question for you, Miss Kim, if you're available. We'll get it taken care of. Wow, what a good-looking group of people here. This is wonderful. Okay, if I can ask us if we can move forward, please, and if I can ask for your undivided respect and attention. Ladies and gentlemen, these individuals have been appointed by the City Council to serve on one of the city's boards or commissions. We appreciate your willingness to volunteer your time to serve the city in this manner. And all we ask is that you make decisions that you feel are in the best interests of the whole of the city. I know you're a keeper, buddy. So if I can ask, when I state your name before we swear you in, and then afterwards, is Tammy here? You're going to see Tammy afterwards. She's going to do the final paperwork. If I can ask for you to raise your hand, Burris W. McCree with Board of Adjustment. Mr. McCree. Sean Matthew. How do I pronounce that? Karja. Boy, I was not saying it correct before. Thank you. You respond. Mr. Karja is with the Board of Adjustment, if you can raise your hand. Tim Honia, Building Standards Board. Tim. Craig Stephen Loving, Building Standards Board, one of our electricians. Vernon Winchy, our own City Corpus Christi retired employee, Electrical Advisory Board. Thank you, Vernon. David Perry, Island Strategic Action Committee. Is it Brud Jones? Did I say that correctly? The third. Island Strategic Action Committee. Libby Edwards Middleton, Island Strategic Action Committee. Carter Tate, Island Strategic Action Committee. Jillian Bakay, Landmark Commission. And we have Tiffany McKinney from our CVB, Landmark Commission. Steve Arnold from our Caller Times, Museum of Science and History Advisory Board. Anita Eisenhower, good friend, Museum of Science and History Advisory Board. Veronica, is it Marceo or Marcelo? Marcelo, Senior Companion Program Advisory Committee. You're going to be involved with all the wonderful people that were here before. And the other Veronica, are y'all the Veronicas? Oh, wow. And then Veronica Zuniga, the Senior Companion Program Advisory Committee. Okay, now we're going to go to the oath of office. And after I say "I," if you can state your name, please, and then repeat after me. Raise your right hand, please. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of a member of the board to which I have been appointed and upon which I'm about to enter, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state of Texas and of this city, Corpus Christi. So help me God. Felicidades. Congratulations. Thank you for your work. They're all going to want to congratulate you. We appreciate you very, very much. Congratulations.